Hey, welcome guys, and as you could see, we're not really in our little project that we've been going on because I wanted to go over bars. What we could use in our game for health bars, loading bars, a variety of different things. Now, as you can see on our little thing, we've got an interactable, but this is not something that you'd want, but I know how many times you guys will want health bars and different a variety of things because they're useful. Bars are great for hey showing how much progress you made on a quest, how many bullets you have, how much health you have, how much longer it takes to load the level. Man, just loading bars in itself are so useful in a game because it gives your player, hey, it takes X amount of seconds, or my health is 100, or we need some type of value to be passed in like this. Okay. And this is very useful. And we can make this very modular where we can use perimeters, overloads, whatever you want to call them. I'm pretty sure there's a correct name for it, but let's not really get into the correct name part yet. Okay, let's go look at this. Okay, we've just got a new scene. That's all, and a canvas and an event system. I put the script here on the event system because it's something that should be in the scene, and in order to interact with the canvas system, you have to have an event system. If your stuff isn't working for some reason, then it's probably because your event system is not instantiated into the scene. Now, I just went right click UI and just added a slider and moved it a little bit. On your X on the Y axis. That's all you gotta do to get it to move, and you can have it anywhere in the scene. Just make sure you orientate it by your anchors and stuff, which I've been meaning to go over this UI system, but this is kind of if you already know it, because there's plenty of tutorials out there for it. So we want a slider. Now, this interactable is because we don't, well, you might, I don't know yet, is you might want to be able to do this. Click on the dot and slide it around. No big deal, I mean, and then use the value that they changed it to and pass it into a script somehow, which is fine. Long day. Um, which is fine. But if you don't want it where they can click on it and you want it to still be there, then there you go. You just put it non-interactable. Don't know why the fading's there. Don't know. Now you could change to left to right, to right to left, to bottom to top. I mean, there's all kinds of little settings that you can do. And then there's this min value and max value. Okay? And you want to use whole number. Now, sliders will do both floats and integers, okay? They will do both. They can accept both. Now, we don't have a script on here. And if you see, the script right here says on value change. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have done this tutorial, but oh well. Want to get something out there that could be useful to you guys. Now, this on value change, this is an event. So anytime this value right here changes, it will send whatever function you put into here into your script. Okay, all you gotta do is basically, hey, go into this, pull this function in here, and go game object is static or whatever, and when the value changes, it'll do it. Okay, I'm really not going to go over that because that's a whole nother subject, which I'm kind of gray into because this system hasn't been around too long. Maybe about a year. That's about it. Now, we can dynamically change a lot of these values here. Now, I just made a simple script right here, a slider as a variable, okay, and you just pass it, put it into the uh, the list here for the script. You just push them in there, and I put these two integers. These are integers, which it can do floats too, but I didn't think it was. I like integers. Now, this is updating. This is just a normal function. Don't let it confuse you for an update function. Now, the start is just a repeated invoke statement, and it requires a string, a float time, which is how much time has passed, and invokes a method in time seconds, then repeats it at the rate that you want. Okay, so this last one right here, you can put it like 15, okay, and it'll do it 15 times every 2 seconds, which is, you know, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's pretty simple to use, and it just invokes this statement. Now, I just did a random.range because I don't have values and things, so I gotta dynamically change it. But it's the concept right here is just bars, okay, which is the function. It requires a slider, and then this value is the maximum value. I just put 100, but you can put whatever maximum value that you want players to have. That's what the maximum value can be. Now, this last parameter is your actual value, which could be the player's health. Okay, what's their maximum health right here? Is this okay? The only reason I didn't put health here or any of that is just to keep it from conflicting. Now, you see this statement's done twice. Now, why did we do it this way? Why didn't we just make a function for each one of these? And the reason is this function is very modular because it only calls for a slider, the maximum value, and the actual value that you want to show that it's at. So we could push it this generic type of function. This is one reason why I like functions like this, because I can have like 100 of these and it doesn't matter because it'll accept all of them. I can have 100 sliders in the scene and they own they have their own instance, like their own little values that they'll show you. You don't have to have some ridiculous script every time you turn around. Make a function, make a function, make a function. This can work for every character in the game, this function. You know, as long as they have this script on them, yeah. You know, instance of the script, but this is so generic you could use it for 2 bars in one script, or 3 bars, or 100 different bars. So this is why we write things like this. So basically, it's a helper function, and we can get ammo going and taking damage and health. So I just wanted to share this to you because I thought it would be, uh, interesting. And I want to give a shout out to somebody that visited my website. Thank you for your donation of a couple dollars to buy me a pop. Thank you very much and appreciate it. And I will hope you find this interesting for yourself and give me a shout out if you don't understand it because I'm pretty sure it's pretty simple. But thanks. Like, hit, subscribe. do the YouTube stuff, guys, and thank you much.